money. It's play money.
Oh, I'm gonna
It's real money.
I'm gonna lose my
I'm
shit.
not gonna lie to you, Fu. It's not real. It is real money, but it's only in $5 increments. So we set a limit so that the Rangers don't lose their entire budget every day. It's basically play money.
I already lost 15 grand at that machine, man, and I was max betting.
All right, Fred, go ahead.
All right, so basically it happened again. So I'm going to preface up with a few issues. Okay. First, I contacted the clerk, Lacey Shadow, head clerk, by the way. Honestly, can't fucking stand her. I can see why no one wants to work that job. If I had to be around her all day, I'd blow my brains out too, honestly.
What do you mean, two?
Two. Like, I guess that insinuates.
Like who else?
No one else did. No one else did that we know of. All right, so
that we know of.
Anyway, I called her and I was like, "Hey, do you guys think you could maybe like serve notices better? Because this is all I hear, guys. Oh, we tried calling you. You weren't awake. Well, we sent you a text message. Who cares if you get 1 million text messages a day? You know what I mean? Like,
it actually looks cool as fuck.
Like, hey, do you guys maybe think you could like serve me a direct notice, phone call, something like that?" And she fucking snapped at me. She was like, "Well, there's only 3 of us." So then I was like, "How about maybe you hire more people then?" And then she was like, "Nobody wants to do the job." And that's when I was like, "Well, maybe nobody just wants to work with you." All right.
Good response.
So
yes.
anyway, I tried talking to another clerk this morning. I tried talking to Anastasia Kyle. I was like, "Hey, why don't you guys have process servers who serve everybody directly for a court case? Like if you're a witness listed on a case, if you're a defendant listed on a case, you know, the process server finds you and says, 'Oh, Bust Insider.' You go, 'Yeah, I'm Bust Insider. You've been served. Court notice.'" All right. You know, I told them maybe they do that. And they just said, "Why would we do that?" Anyway, then they tried.
I mean,
saying,
of course
"Well,
he's
Kyle,
gonna put the best foot forward.
Polite. We text you all the time and you miss court." And then I told them, "Do you get 50 fucking thousand text messages and phone calls a fucking day? Because I do. I have 160 unread text messages." All right. Anyway.
And what?
So last night, I became aware of a court case. Apparently, that has nothing to do with me at all. And it is.
I know.
0171.
She's fucking gambling, bro.
All right. Now, 0171 is Tony Gillette case, which is my case about him overturning his guilty plea. All right. Amending his plea. All right. For some reason, if anything, if this was I don't know what the fuck's going on over there at the SAO. I'm gonna be honest. I got no idea at all. All right. There's no fucking, so whoever worked, the 2 glasses that worked the case, they never talked to any of the arresting officers. All right. They never submitted any report as evidence, you know, proof of his plea for guilt. Right. They never contacted me. This thing was posted for 18 days, 19 now, but for 18 days, no one contacted me. I'm not even attached to this docket. I never received, I went through my text messages. I never got a text message about 0171 from anyone. When I asked one of the glasses why I was never contacted, she literally said to me, "We tried calling you. You weren't awake."
What?
Okay. So, they completely fucked up my case, which resulted in the guilty verdict, which, first off, I don't understand how you can overturn a verdict due to poor counsel in your opinion. Like, that shit is fucking crazy. Like, you have the right to an attorney. You don't have the right to a fucking good attorney. Like, people can go around. That means we could make a plea deal with somebody. They could feel like they got inadequate counsel. They could then go to a judge and overturn that fucking guilty verdict to not guilty and contest charges to go against charges that we worked out a plea deal for them on. Completely fucks all of us in the ass, the whole PD. All right. On top of that.
Oh, man.
All right. So the ruling is bullshit. All right. So now I got let's see. This court, however, has no option but to believe that Momo was not in his best form at the time he
Does it
gave
even say
counsel to
why?
Mr. Pepperoni. What'd you say, DC?
Does it say why they think he wasn't in his best form?
I wasn't at the case. You have to ask Deputy Commissioner Mack. Deputy Commissioner Mack was there. All right.
Yeah.
Therefore, the court accepts the plea to amend the plea and gives the case to the clerks to schedule a proper appeal. Then Lacey Shadow, the most useless person I've ever met in my entire fucking life, trial scheduled. A trial regarding this matter shall be scheduled for August 23rd at 5:30 p.m. EST for the second floor courtroom, North Hall. No one's tagged in this. I would miss this court case as well because I'm not tagging this. I do not know if this appeal is the 0199 case because guess what? On the 0199 case, there still is no fucking court date. As well as I combed through the docket, I couldn't find any other appeals for Mr. Gillette. So I don't even know where to fucking post the the fucking evidence for, be tagged at because I only have up to 20 or 12 hours beforehand to put information for some I don't know if it exists that I'm not even tagged on. How the fuck are they noticing an appeal on something that I'm not even in? I only know about this because now I'm on top of all my own shit. I write it all down and monitor it. I got a case tomorrow. I got a fucking case on the 22nd, 23rd, and then I got another fucking case coming up apparently. It doesn't have a date on it. So these fucking court clerks are useless. I don't understand why the judges ain't hiring process servers. Go out there, serve us all with notice or some shit.
Well, that's what the court clerks are supposed to do.
Yeah, but
that's literally their
job.
That's their only job is literally that.
But
they just want. Here's the thing, right? They just want to stand with their heads in the fucking MD, and they don't hound you. You know what I mean? Like they call you, they give you some bullshit, and they ain't done that to me for weeks. I ain't gotten a phone call. I got text messages. All right, and I'm gonna be honest. I don't stay on top of my text messages, but I feel like a text message. I don't really think that's legal grounds for any form of notice in any jurisdiction of the United States of America. You always need to serve people directly. I don't know. Listen, and then it gets worse.
Oh, there's no way.
So it turns out, me and Croc, we went to talk to Gillette a few days ago. Before then, trying to talk about pleading out his case to avoid going to court because what they're taking us to court over is complete bullshit. That whole case is just a fucking slam dunk. So I would have figured that the defense counsel, the plaintiff would have wanted to. Actually, technically, they are defense. I would have thought that the defense counsel would have wanted to hear about, some of the stuff that maybe because they don't have access to the report. They don't know what the fuck's going on. So I was going to fill them in with Gillette present, and we're going to try and come to a term to fucking keep this from going to court. All right? All they did was get fucking pissed off at me and Croc. All right? They called the judge that was sitting in on this court case from last night. They did this a couple of days ago. They called this exact guy to come up. All right, listen. How does this sound to you? I'm the judge on a court case. All right. The legal parties are meeting outside of the courtroom to discuss a plea deal. I'm the one getting called there to say what, because Obsidian Law is calling them up saying that me and fucking Croc are doing witness tampering. They literally conflicted the entire fucking case. They're contacting the sitting judge who already hates my guts. This fucking, I'm going to be honest. I hate this judge with that red fucking ponytail. That guy is such a dumb fucking asshole. I know a corrupt son of a bitch.
Oh, that's the same judge who, after a PDM case, deemed the individuals who stole a car not guilty because we didn't recover the stolen car from the PDM. It's the same guy who rendered those individuals not guilty because we didn't have what they stole.
What kind of thought process?
Hey, I just won 2,500.
Shut up.
What?
All right. Okay. There's a lot to unpack here. I think number one, DC, I'm motioning to remove both of the glasses from the state attorney's office at this point. Number one, they violated Pred's Sixth Amendment right, which we will be suing them for. We are going to be posting that lawsuit soon. Pred, where are we at with that? Have you gotten any motion or anything put together for that?
Well, I got to check in with Gordo next time I see him. I know that there actually might be something on the dock.
Okay, we are suing them. Number two, this is directly after we had a meeting yesterday. You were there, both of you were there, and they still, after I told them to not do anything regarding the Rangers, they still went and did this court shit on a case regarding one of my Rangers. Not only
that was for civil stuff, yeah, they don't have to represent you. But when it's this, like, is this case about someone overturning their plea, which in my opinion is fucking bullshit in the first place, because it's not like Momo entered the plea for him at the time, but
he entered the plea at his own accord.
Exactly. Right. So overturning
a plea is bullshit. Do you guys know about the incident, DC?
No, but wait, but the SAO. I told them again last night when we were like finalizing like the official like procedures and shit, that they civilly they are not like entitled to represent any officer. So if an officer wants them, they can use the SAO to defend them civilly. But when it comes to like an appeal or the entire PD getting sued, they do have that.
Yeah, but again, why do we even keep them? They said in front of every single high command member yesterday, and I quote, We don't represent the cops first. We represent the people. What state attorney have you ever had, Knox, that said that they would rather represent the people than the fucking police who they're employed by? It's an obvious bias. These two individuals are not operating regarding the best interests of the PD. To be honest with you, if I'm being truthful, they're trying to give these criminals money. Yeah, that's what this seems like. It seems like they are quite literally wanting to bankrupt every department, and they are doing favors for their fucking friends. That's what this feels like.
Don't even get me started on the LA
I would want to dive
stuff.
deeper, but I'm not going to. But we all understand the deepness that this goes to.
It's so insane.
I'm telling you, Knox, we got to get rid of them. We have to.
Listen, you guys all go goo for Gordo. I told the guy Gordo to just join the SAO if he's got such a problem, but he won't do it. So if you guys want him to join the SAO and represent the Rangers,
they hate Gordo. They hate Gordo.
Yeah,
they're not Gordo advocates.
But if we can get him in there, if we can convince him to do it.
I'm not a Gordo advocate either. But I think
I think he would be great in SAO.
Well, even with that Gordo conversation, whatever. Like, why can't we just get rid of these fucking people?
Well, who's gonna replace them?
We don't. All right, so that's where it comes down to.
At this point,
dude,
Knox.
Okay,
I would
like to bring up.
Here's my thing.
Like to bring
would you
I
rather
dissolved the SAO and had officers representing themselves, and some chief wanted the DA's office back.
I know. It was me, but that was also whenever it wasn't those two fuckheads. It was Cole Gordon. Okay, and number two. I would also like to bring forward. Yeah, but what I'm saying is this: he's not around. The only two people who are around right now is the glasses, which is already fucking stupid as shit.
Solana
Game Warden.
On top of that, would you rather have someone not representing you and you going to court and it fighting, throwing punches for yourself, or would you rather someone sitting behind you with a knife, stabbing you in the fucking back at any point that they can? Because that's what's happening.
No, I'd rather represent
our SOA right now.
I got the perfect solution. Otter, you're fired. Your next
Oh my God.
SAO.
Poor Otter.
No.
Listen, I mean, why not on the interim? Let's fucking remove those motherfuckers and allow us to defend ourselves for now. Until we find someone capable.
Well, it's not just them, guys. It's not just them. I don't think Knox knows about what happened with the Elliot Capecci stuff. Where I know.
He knows.
Well, Knox, I don't think you know about this because I told the SAO 4 or 5 of them. I was with Croc. I was with Gordo. I told 4 or 5 of them, Knox, what to do. I was like, hey, On this case, we need to appeal the appellate court's decision. We have the grounds to do so. I told them what the grounds were, how the judge admitted he made the wrong ruling, all right, and ascertained fact when there was none, right? Easy thing to do. 4 days later, the judge is saying he's overturning the entire thing. Elliot Capecci's a clean guy now. And I gave these guys a solid 4 or 5 days notice on that. I told them last fucking week, 4 or 5 days before that court trial, and they never filed it. And it wasn't, and as far as I know, I don't know if the glasses were there. I don't think it's 100% the glasses. I think it's just the entire fucking, that entire branch is just not working. They're just not good.
Well, the big dog isn't around. Cole Gordon hasn't been around. He's doing, vacation stuff or whatever. So everyone is just fighting for themselves in the SAO, and it's absolute dog water. That's the reality. But I don't even want to go after the entire SAO. The glasses gots to go.
Yeah.
They gotta go. They gotta go. I'd rather officers, and I think I'm speaking on behalf of Fu here as well. I know at least my Rangers and possibly Fu as well.
Yes.
We would much rather our officers with minimal knowledge go in there and defend themselves than having someone who is actively trying to destroy us. Because that's what they're doing. They have now labeled the Bush as 95 abusers. They're laying plea agreements for LSPD officers and Rangers without ever talking to us. It's crazy.
They have immensely fucked me over. I have been immensely.
This is the fourth case regarding Pred that they have went out of their way to screw him.
Well, for me, it's the whole DOJ though, because fucking judges are allowing people to fight my traffic tickets while I'm asleep, man. I mean, come on.
We talked to Vance about that. That should be fixed. I'm gonna talk to Vance about the court. What's it called as well? I think what you said is a good idea with having people actually serve you papers, and then if they fail to do so, if they fail to do so over a certain amount of time, then they can ask a judge to do a last-ditch effort of sending a text or anything like that, and then that can be cleared after they've attempted to do something else.
I mean, the whole "we tried to call you were asleep" thing, that's fucking crazy.
It's bullshit. Especially because
why didn't they go to my boss? Why didn't they go to Barry? Why did there so many people have communication with me?
And we're 24/7. We got a Ranger around literally at all times throughout the day.
It's easier when Barry's around 25 hours a day.
I'm just they have people.
I also I don't know if you guys know, but there's also now whenever a docket's posted, you get an email about it now.
There's a channel about it.
Yeah.
Made that yesterday, I believe.
What?
Right?
Yo, what? He's still.
Wait, did he take credit for your work?
Yeah, he didn't do that.
Yeah, he said it was all him.
He told me he did it. He said it was all his idea.
I'm just gonna say that I had the idea, but I got shut down. Oh, you talking about emails, fool? I don't know about that.
Yeah, honestly, all right. So can I say something that's
Kyle said that, by the way.
My preference? And all right, listen, right? All right, look, at the end of the day, I'll support whatever you guys do, whatever you want. I don't normally bitch about shit. Every once in a while I do. It's normal,
fuck.
right? All right. Anywho, I really think that the idea of process.
You guys are just jumping on fucking slot machine.
It's to make sure carpal tunnel doesn't work through the fingers, so whenever they shoot their guns, Knox. That's their training.
I really think that we should run with the process server idea and get the DOJ on board with hiring people who are like not bounty hunters, but they serve you notices and hunt people down. Let's say fucking Otter's got a court case. All right, he's been filed on the docket.
Kowalski.
On the docket as a witness. Someone's got to hunt his ass down and serve him.
We already have this. We have.
Well, the clerks are fucking everything up.
Yeah, but listen, we have with the council. Otter can tell you they can write permits. All we would have to do is change the labeling on the permits. They can write down the
Kowalski's in the ICU.
This is on this piece of paper. Here's your warning.
I swear, if he dies, I'm gonna be so irritated.
X date, and they just have to hand it to people. They have what they need to do this.
They could even go to my house and put that in my fucking mailbox.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense though. And they need a signature.
But again, I'm not. Listen, when it comes to the court stuff, I'm less. I don't even want to like. I'll talk to Vance. I'll see what we can do with that. I'm more worried about SOA or SAO.
How do we get this started? How do we pull those fuckers out of their chairs?
Who do I need to talk to get the glasses fired?
Got to get
Cole
someone to
Gordon.
file a case.
Cole
Where the
Gordon,
fuck is
good
Cole
luck
Gordon?
getting a hold of that
I don't
motherfucker.
know. He was around the other day. He showed up mid-case, just put himself on the fucking case, and they were like, "Hello."
I mean, no, it's like,
Listen,
Still banging
I
Kenosha?
hear you guys. The problem is like if there was a suitable like if you really dislike them and it was like you had an option between multiple deputy state attorneys, it would be fantastic. You would just use a different one. There's just not. There's nobody
Then
else.
can we- then
We've
can
had
we
such a
re- can
revolving
we-
door.
can we revert back to officers representing
Yeah,
themselves
officers,
and
yeah, you
leading
should be
on
allowed to,
lieutenants
yeah.
and
Yeah.
sergeants? I think that we have, because you got to remember, whenever I was chief, we didn't have that. I had Fu working 12, 15-hour shifts. Just, hey, you got a pulse? Say 10-4. You're in. Join our police
Wow.
department.
I was
It
working
a
so
different
hard, I
time.
felt like I was back home.
Exactly. It was.
The LSPD sweatshop.
Listen, it was a different time, and we are no longer at that time. Just like how we're no longer doing favors and transfers and stuff like that. I think we should do the same thing for our jurisdiction, for our courts as well. We have plenty of sergeants in LSPD, lieutenants, corporals that are bar certed as well. I am more than confident in our Rangers. We've won more cases than our SAO has won for us. We are 6-0 as a department, but given what the SAO has done, now we're 6-4. We've lost 4 court cases that none of us even knew about.
That's
So it's
fucking crazy.
it's for us. I am lobbying in this moment right now for the removal of the entire SAO department. I do not want them to be working for either or any of the 3 departments, and I do not think they are needed. And they are showing that now for the last 2 weeks.
Commissioner,
Just make this decision.
Oh my God,
Commissioner.
this guy looks like a fucking meth.
Commissioner, that's Wizzy.
Holy fuck, that actually scared me.
Hello,
Co-
can
co-
I be
Commissioner.
there and sit in the couch?
Is this-
Seat
yeah,
in
have
the
a seat.
corner, Wizzy.
Is
Thank
this
you.
something we can actually get moving, like, pretty?
Look, what
Like,
I just
realistically.
did with the SAO is they're completely optional on the civil side. I think we could just make it completely optional on the criminal side too.
I think we just get rid
Well,
of
then
the
here's the
entire-
rep- here's- you
Well,
guys
actually,
you guys are
do you
missing out on
remember-
something that's a major issue. The clerks are all buddy with these people. The second that we start saying, I mean, there's been a certain reason why I ain't
know,
been
that's-
getting notified. None of these people have been
Again,
talking to me or approaching me.
Listen,
on shit.
I will handle that side. I promise you. When it comes to, listen, I have full faith and full belief in Vance. I'm gonna be 100% real with you. I think Vance is the realest motherfucker there. Why he isn't the Chief Justice, I don't know. Vance is the fucking man. And if there's anyone who I believe in to make a change, especially for this kind of stuff, it's Vance. So I think we at least give Vance the opportunity to fix this before we start going after the court system in general, because we just got that motherfucker back up. But with the SAO, we do not need them at all. We do not need them. And on top of that, I do not like how not only are they doing what they're doing, but they're doing it in a way where no one can keep them in check.
They're
Like, they've
stealing
done
from
this. They're stealing from not just you, but all of our officers. Weeks and days of preparation and hard work they are reading. And I know this because I've seen Glass do it inside of the cells where he came in for a raid and tried to get a raid that our officers did. This is not a bullshit story, Knox. Real story. I witnessed an individual with a class 3 firearm walk into a building, out without it, and then sell drugs. We arrested her. 230 bags of methamphetamine on her person. We get to the MRPD. I get a warrant written off and signed by a judge. I could have just went there, but I didn't. I get a warrant issued, signed by a judge, go back, raid the place. What is our SAO coming up to me and saying? That the warrant wasn't good and that we're probably going to have to let her go, until I explained that I was the officer who witnessed everything. That was the first thing that they mentioned to me. The first thing that our own SAO, who's supposed to be working for us, did to me was try to get a warrant thrown out. Why would an SAO do that? An SAO would come up to you and be like, hey, this warrant, it's looking a little, what is some more information?
Yeah.
You know, what is this? What is that? Trying to help. They came and they instantly tried to ruin. That is what these guys are doing over and over and over and over and over again. They are helping criminals and they are damning police officers. they are agreeing to $100,000 settlements. We can't afford that. I don't know how much y'all make, but I can promise you we don't make enough to afford that. Why are we even agreeing it?
Game Warden, they did the same thing to me. They one of the fucking SAO people pulled me aside during the whole
What's up, Jeffy?
Remember that shit with the car parts that we were holding on to?
I actually know about this too.
And the judge told us just to hold on to him until stuff's been handled. The SAO pulled me inside and said, "Yeah, you guys need to not listen to the judge and just give that shit back."
So it's like this kind of thing. These individuals feel like they're the fucking judge, jury, and executioner for the police department, and I don't even know who the fuck they are or when the hell they got hired. How long have they been working for us? 3 weeks? And they're causing this much fucking damage? It's not like they earned it.
They're actively working against us. Actively.
We have Pred who's been here for fucking 5 months and he's getting shit on by these slapcocks. We have me who's been grinding trying to get
It's
this
been
shit all
interesting.
set up, and they're fucking me. They're fucking Foo, who's the whole fucking heart of the PD, that motherfucker. They're fucking him as well. Like, I'm all about enabling and having more people involved in stuff, but not these two. These two got to go. They have to. Got to get rid of them.
I think we're just adding a middleman. That's like not necessary. Yeah. I mean,
all right, let's get them the fuck out.
I'm always down
Let's
to
do
go
it.
back to not having a DAO at all. It's the ultimate accountability machine. If you press
Pledge.
charges and you can't prove them in court, then you shouldn't have pressed them. And that should be your decision making before you press them in the first place. So
And
now
with-
it's like, I don't know.
With the new state regulation where officers are now liable instead of the department that they are
We're trying to get rid of the
it will
SAO.
only encompass and encourage our officers to, again, be more professional and to be more like, again, if you're going to fuck around, you better be like Pred and be able to defend yourself. If you can't, hell, you're probably going to get fired or get in trouble. That just helps our officers care about what they're doing even more because they know they got to figure that shit out. And if they can't,
The thing is, I'm
they got to
staying on
go.
top of my shit.
100% you are. But when I'm talking about for our senior officers, regular officers, and corporals, then they would have to talk to their sergeants and then their lieutenants to help them, encompassing even better conversations within the LSPD because Fu would at least know what the fuck is going on because it's his officers. Fu, have you heard any of this shit from SAO ever?
No. I never hear anything from them.
I don't either. I have always talked to them. They have never talked to me.
Anything I hear from them, it's after the fact. Once things are already done.
Yep.
Oh yeah, by the way, this happened.
And even yesterday, the way he was like, "Oh, I'm taking accountability," blah blah blah. The way that they took accountability was like, "I know I fucked up. It is what it is. Fuck you. It is what it is. You ruined months of work." Just like Finch got fired for fucking up, and inside of that, they need to get fired for fucking up 5 times. And then we're gonna sue the shit out of them when they don't have a job no more.
They don't know how we feel.
Exactly.
All right,
I mean, you just tell, like, so we got options, right?
What do we do,
we
Commish?
talk to the
Let's get
guy
him.
Cole that's in charge of everything. We fucking start filing court cases against the state attorney's office as well, because I got a couple. I got 2 I could fucking file.
We're
today.
doing that no matter what.
How do we get a hold of
decide
Cole?
to get rid of them, we are doing that no matter what, Kyle.
Well,
we
the
have
thing
to
is,
make a
we
point.
have to sue the judiciary as well.
Yep, 100%. We are doing both of those things.
We just email Cole, let him know. Hey, there's some very, very important shit happening. We really need your presence.
The problem is, like, I'm thinking about it now as we're talking about it, and it's like,
oh god,
what I said about the SAO shouldn't be defending officers if they're civilly sued unless they want the SAO. The problem is, like, most civil suits stem from some criminal suit. So, like, they can appeal, and when the appeal goes through and they're found not guilty, then they sue the fuck out of the officer. And at that point, the proof is already in the fucking pudding that the appeal went through. So it's kind of like the criminal side of it's fucking you on the civil side of it. So I kind of like thinking about it now. It's like, it should really just be uniform. They should just be optional as a whole. Or
Well,
in my opinion.
I didn't talk to you about this, DC. I put forward a motion with Vance that he's currently setting up the chain that any type of criminal that wants to put forth a civil suit should have to pay court costs. So if they take an officer to court and they, it gets thrown out or it's a dumb case, not only do they have to pay $10,000 in court fees on their side, they then are responsible for the officer's court fees as well, being an additional $10,000. So if you want to take an officer,
So what do we have to? Okay, we just got to get this rolling. We're all on the same page. We all agree.
In court costs for just
even the commissioner agrees. So we just gotta get it rolling.
Not getting sued every single day.
I'm not gonna lie. I think a lot of people saw the 2 cases that went through, and those dudes made $1.3 million, and people think they get rich quick.
God.
100%. We're about to get sued over every little thing possible.
That's so much fucking money.
Yeah, 1.3 is crazy.
RIP your budget, Pooh.
I just don't understand how they never talked to the AO before this case. I mean, there was 18 days.
Well, now they scheduled it.
Made me aware.
But they never asked you for availability to schedule
what
it, right?
budget?
I was never even tagged on the docket.
Yeah, so...
I was never contacted by anybody.
And when you're
not department, I was never even talked to.
And when you're not put on there, you know what they say? Oh, yeah, sorry, that's a my bad.
That's a my bad. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's my fault.
I'll do better.
Oopsie poopsies, as they say.
Oopsie poopsie. Oopsie poopsie.
All right, so let's get this ball rolling, Commish, yeah?
Dissolve this shit, Commish, please.
Yeah.
The SAO? It's not under us. I can't dissolve
so
them.
here's well, you can fucking throw them all away from the state.
Get the ball rolling.
You can get them to stop fucking with us and to just leave us alone until Cole Gordon and all of us have a conversation. At the end of the day, they're representing us and they're not representing us,
But they're for the people, remember?
It's a two-way street. There has to be something. All of the departments no longer want them to work for us. There has to be something that we can do. And I talked to Leanne yesterday about it. She's on board.
Wait, so which case got scheduled? Which docket was that? Was that 177?
171.
Okay.
I have a list of all the cases that we are involved in.
That thing got scheduled, and the only ones that they CC'd on it was the justice, the DAO, and the defense attorneys. I didn't even know officers.
Look what I'm about to send you, Knox, and check all of these reports. These are everything regarding Rangers, and look at how many of these have absolutely 0 Rangers labeled on these reports. This is what I was sent. And the funniest part about it is all of those reports, every single one of them, we still didn't get all of the reports because the one that happened yesterday isn't on that list, which also regarded the Rangers. I just texted it to you.
Well, what about these reports am I looking at? Oh, these are all things that have the Rangers.
These are all regarding Rangers. And all of them, if you look at who's tagged in these reports, you'll see that no Rangers are tagged in 80% of them.
I'm not saying it's what's happening, but it seems like they're just trying to avoid the ordeal. Right?
Seems like they're
trying to settle as much as they can.
Yes.
Yes. And it seems like they're trying to do things in a way to where they can go to court and not have to have an officer next to them.
They're trying to expedite the settlement. Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, you're a criminal? You want money? Sure, we'll give you money from the state budget.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah. Well, you guys are suing them, right? For the shit they did with Fred?
We're definitely suing them, yeah. We're going to sue them for a fuck ton.
Well, that whole thing was illegal, so you got to make sure an appeal goes through on that as a whole, in general.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm appealing everything. Thing is, though, I won't be able to appeal this thing in time because they fucking threw the court case up for the 23rd, and then I got another one tomorrow.
Holy fuck.
Why don't you post on the docket now that it's been scheduled and you were never made aware?
Because they won't. I mean, if they,
He took a
I
nap.
don't really know if that would actually accomplish anything.
He says the radio was cutting out.
What'd you say you needed to add the report or some shit?
Bro, I don't even want to think about whether or not they're getting a kickback, because if they are, that's just crazy.
They had Tony Gillette, they had fucking Momo, and for some reason they didn't call the AOs, me and fucking Croc.
So what? They had Momo there to basically testify that he was incapable
was
of representing someone at the time.
Literally.
Momo was listed.
That is a crazy. That's a crazy get out of jail free trick.
They had Momo there to help the criminals on a fucking guilty plea to basically say, Momo, you shouldn't have been there, right? Yeah, I shouldn't have been there. Okay, let's do another court case then. It's fucking ridiculous, man.
Working the system.
I also want to put forth this. I would love, before any decision's made, so when Cole Gordon comes in and argues it all, I would love to get every single case that they have either been a part of or has touched in any way, and to see how many of those cases ended up being ruled in the favor of criminals and or settled for the criminals benefiting. And I guarantee you it's over 80%. Guarantee.
I believe in you, Commissioner. I know you'll make this right. I have an officer in the ICU, so I gotta.
It's just really hard for me to just like cut out the SAO.
No,
Let me talk to the DOJ. Let me
not
talk
that
to like
hard.
the Chief Justice and shit like that.
Alrighty.
Because I was always of the it's always been my opinion that we don't even need them because they're so out of touch with how shit actually goes down, and like none of that. Like that's why the DAO was in the PD at one point. They were like officers up until
Whenever
the
you
SAO
have
came
that
back.
conversation, DC, can I request to be there to just put forth these statements as well?
Yeah. Sure.
All right, cool.
Hell yeah, Commissioner. We're doing this.
All right. So I'll talk to Vance again, Pred, regarding the noticing, and then DC, whenever those conversations go down, I'd love to be a part of them.
Yeah, because I don't think Vance knows about this. He's
W.
around too.
Let me call him. To the courthouse, DC?
Clem, let's go arrest some criminals. It'll make you feel better.
I'm ready.
Clem, let's go far more court cases
I'll
that
keep
the
you
SAO
updated.
can
I appreciate you,
not
Glenmorton.
involve me in.
Oh God, court cases.
Gambling, Clementine? Gambling?
It was play money, sir.
Yeah, play money.
It was play money, like Game Warden said.
Yeah. I believe everything.
What happened with Dennis?
He went on a little bit of a crash out.
Hello, this is Storm.
Hey, hello, sorry. I got your call about, or your text about my officer in the ICU. Is there
Yes.
an update on him?
Well, the update is that right now he is, he's gonna be in the ICU.